Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. The city is once again trying to persuade the state to construct a full interchange at Highway 610 and Coon Rapids Boulevard. The City Council met in a work session this week to get an update from staff on recent talks with MnDOT. Currently, eastbound 610 traffic can exit on Coon Rapids Boulevard and motorists can get onto Highway 610 and head westbound. But motorists on Coon Rapids Boulevard cannot get on and head east towards Blaine, and vehicles getting onto 610 from Highway 10 have no options to exit the highway until they get into Brooklyn Park. So another traffic study will be done, and the city is looking at purchasing some land near 610 in hopes of securing funding for the project.
One of the things MnDOT wants is they want the local government to have skin in the game. You know, it's like, okay, great, you want us to do this interchange, but what are you doing to help us out? What are you doing to help move this forward? Right. So we're going to be able to go forward, hopefully, and say, we've acquired the land, we have another study done, we're having a new traffic study done now, and it's time to connect this.
Without funding, there's no timeline on exactly when the full interchange could be constructed, but Mayor Cook says the project has support from local legislators. Work on the Hanson Boulevard grade separation project will get underway next week. Crews have posted signs alerting motorists to the construction, which begins March 26th. The initial work involves the relocation of utilities. Several more homes will also be torn down. The project involves adding an overpass at the railroad tracks, frontage roads, and a new pedestrian tunnel. Hanson Boulevard will remain open to traffic this construction season, but will be closed for up to 5 months in 2019. A fee on your quarterly utility bill from the city will be rising. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved an increase to the storm water drainage charge. Currently, owners of single-family homes pay $10.40 every 3 months. The new rate goes to $11.45, which is a 10% increase. Increases will likely be needed in 2019 and 2020 as well to balance out the fund. Stormwater drainage rates were last raised in 2010. Trails in 3 city parks will be getting a makeover this summer. Burl Oaks Park, Prairie Oaks Park, and Vineyard Park will see trail reconstruction and the installation of pedestrian curb ramps. The basketball court at Vineyard Park will also be replaced. The estimated cost of the project is $115,000. The work is expected to take place between August and September. We are well into Minnesota Food Share Month. March is an important time for local food shelves to raise as much money as possible. This week, CTN's Jennifer Anderson stopped by the ACBC food shelf in Anoka to see the difference a donation can make.
I volunteer here because it is a very worthwhile organization.
Twice a week, you can find Sue Rompinen here, sorting clothes and food at the ACBC food shelf in Anoka.
We serve a lot of people and a lot of grateful people. And I just feel really good after every shift I've done.
Really good because Sue knows her volunteer hours help more than 30,000 people throughout the year. Volunteers are especially anxious for donations this month. March is Minnesota Food Share Month. A percentage of every donation received in March is matched come summertime, when donations traditionally go down and visits go up.
If they saw the families that come in, children, that would open their wallets just like that.
Cherry Rosenwald visits ACBC monthly. She understands well the difference a donation to the food shelf can make.
I would say huge. My once a month visit sustains me probably for a good 2 weeks. I don't know what I would do without it. I really don't.
ACBC welcomes donations of all kinds, but cash donations do make the greatest impact. With just $1, the food shelf can purchase enough food to provide 3 meals.
Lots of wonderful things that I couldn't afford in the grocery store.
For customers like Cherry, ACBC may serve as an important source of food, but also of friendship.
We just want them to feel that way, that welcoming atmosphere.
I mean, they remember your name, you know, and what you like to eat and so forth, and it's just a blessing.
For CTN Community Update, I'm Jennifer Anderson.
If you'd like to help, you can make a donation by mail or in person at the ACBC Food Shelf in Anoka. A portion of all donations made by March 31st will be matched as part of the Minnesota Food Share Month campaign. The local nonprofit Feed My Starving Children is looking for volunteers to pack meals on Good Friday and Holy Saturday. There's one session on March 30th and 2 sessions on March 31st. You can reserve a spot online at fmsc.org/fully invested. A $50 donation per volunteer is required for the Easter packing sessions, which covers one box of 216 Manapack meals, enough to feed one child for 7 months. Dozens of people bonded over beer and chili this week, all for a good cause. On Thursday night, the Lee Carlson Center for Mental Health and Well-Being held its 3rd annual chili cook-off and beer tasting event at the Springbrook Nature Center. More than a dozen teams dished up their best chili recipes, and 11 local microbreweries sampled their beers. The event raises money for Bridgeview's Meals for Members program.
We have a growing number of people that come every day to Bridgeview, and people are finding out about access to programs and services. The food program, we don't charge anything for that. This is a service to the community, to individuals who may not have a healthy meal during the day, may not have enough meals during the day. They can get that at Bridgeview.
Last year, the program served 580 people, which in addition to this event, relies on grants and outside donations. As for the chili cook-off, the team from Rise Incorporated took home the prized Golden Chili Pot. The event also included live music and a raffle. The Coon Rapids Love My Pet Fair will return again this fall, and organizers are looking for vendors interested in participating. This year's event will take place on Saturday, September 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverview Park. In addition to a pet parade, costume contest, and other fun activities, various vendors display their products and services. Businesses interested in taking part can sign up online at coonrapidsmn.gov. There is a fee. If you have questions, call Liza at 763-767-6410. There's also a Coon Rapids Love My Pet Fair page on Facebook. And that's going to bring us to the end of today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here again next week.